Hello, everyone and everywhere, whoever was or will be. I'm Red Runner, and today I'm joined by Redheaded Elf and
Hello.
Sayuri Willow.
Guys, it's the end of the year special. It's us, the trio of owners of the Death Battle Judgment server, as always.
That's I don't know about that one, but it is Among Us versus Fall Guys. One of us might be an imposter. I wonder who it is.
Hmm.
The only
Curious.
one not named Red.
Also, the only one named Among Us. But either way.
I love Among Us.
This is a weird one. You can take it a couple different
It's
ways.
Hmm.
Because,
There are so many different ways to interpret this matchup.
like, on the baseline, you can just take the literal feats that are portrayed in the series. So, what happens in Among Us, what happens in Fall Guys, and both their respective marketing materials. Or you
Some
could...
serious stuff.
You could use all their crossovers, like Among Us in Vampire Survivors, Fall Guys in Fortnite. And I'm not
The fact
sure.
already.
We know based on the previews that they are using some of the crossover stuff. We don't know exactly how far they're going to go with it, but it's possible that we get some insane stats just because they feel like it.
They've already
kinda-
scaled Tall Guy to the Big Bang in the previews.
Yeah, which, as Gumball, he went on Nemesis's prediction and talked about this. If you use full Fortnite lore, is way more impressive than just a Big Bang, but I don't know if they're gonna get into that.
Speaking of which,
I
Gumball and
imagine it'll
Nemesis, if you're
probably
watching this,
be Black Rock.
hi Yumphy, hug emoji, hug emoji.
Either
Honestly,
way,
what's most insane about this is, even if you ignore crossovers and just go by, like, the main games themselves, it's still really tricky to figure out what works and what doesn't because of Twitter.
yeah, the
Folks have some
stupid
insane
Twitter
feats on
post.
Twitter.
The stupid Twitter posts. Specifically the one about Fall Guys, just how tall can we get the tall guy?
Stretching out of reality.
I don't feel like that's going to be here. But you never know.
I imagine if
Chat,
it
new
does get brought
debate.
up, it'll be Black Rock.
Chat, new debate. Who's longer, Tall Guy or that dog from Undertale?
It depends what you take. If you take Twitter, then tall guy is quite a bit taller. just gonna.
That just means you're not petting hard enough. You gotta put your soul into that. Being real though, this sort of puts me in a conflicted position because I do like this idea quite a bit. I am very passionate. You see my profile picture right now? I drew that. That was me.
I also do my BFT.
Yeah, there's a lot of passion seeping around here.
I also drew my
But-
PFP, but
Yeah, not for this specific purpose. But
hey,
and I
drew that
also
thumbnail that was over there.
I also generally have very mixed thoughts on crossover scaling as a whole. So
Yeah,
I'm fine with certain things that are direct, like the Vampire Survivor thing for Among Us, or the Fortnite Big Bane for Fall Guys, because they do directly do that. It's more so
like the Final Fantasy
Alien
one feels a little bit weird.
that, and like when people try to like just kind of apply costumes as methods for scaling. I'm not too big on that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's one of the things I have with a lot of like the scaling they give, especially with Fall Guys, because it takes the costumes in so literally. Like, just because they cross over doesn't necessarily mean the characters scale to each other. So, and I feel like a lot of people take that liberally, especially with Fall Guys.
Bro, I've worn a Super Mario costume in my lifetime, but I don't think that means that I can take down a universe-conquering war turtle.
Unironically, I think I buff Mario more than Fall Guys.
I don't think we have anything too much bigger to say. I'm betting Fall Guys wins this. Most ways you construe the debate, they do take it.
Yeah.
What I did glean from conversation is that typically Among Us is faster. I don't really like using the shooting asteroids as a feat, but it's whatever.
It is pretty funny imagining Among Us moving faster than light.
Yeah. Again, the reason I have a problem with it as a feat to be used is mostly just on the fact that, I don't know, it's very clearly not trying to portray insane reaction times or anything. They're just kind of asteroids that are floating by slowly.
Yeah.
But
I think my big issue with it is a lot of the calcs seem to use really inflated speed.
yeah.
Like, I've seen a lot that use the ship speed itself to go through the asteroids, which does not work.
That's the only feat that I take issue with. I know they bring it up in the episode. I forget if they actually even calced it, though.
I'm pretty sure they put it at FTL.
Okay. I know it gets brought up in the preview. I just don't remember what they said about it, actually. Okay.
I don't think they gave a specific number or calc for it, just said that was faster than light.
Well, either way, you guys, are you saying who you think will win?
I'm betting them.
I did concur with you. And you discussed the fallen guy.
Well, either way, it's not up to us. It's up to these guys, and we might get it right. We might get it wrong. I don't know, but either way, let's start our show.
Sponsored by Marvel Snap.
Marvel Snap.
Finally,
Oh,
the
come
lore
on.
reason
They've
why
taken
Fall
over.
Guys and Among Us have to keep on fighting.
20. The long wait.
Oh my god.
All experienced the most viral sensation in recent years. It was Among Us. Guys, was the biggest news that year.
Okay, I actually do like that intro.
Yeah, that's a very fun intro. It does go into why the map exists in the first place.
Yeah.
They didn't show up the Fall Guys course. I'm glad they're incorporating both elements.
A peculiar crew of bean-shaped astronauts must work together to save
They're
our
so
souls
awesome.
from a quiet demise. Tons of stuff could go wrong at any moment, and it's up to
Your
these
fault for being Orpal.
to fix it. Impressive, since their spacesuits don't seem to have any arms. Oh, that's not actually a suit. That's just how they are. Wait, what? Ew.
They're so cool.
The tasks they undertake
Don't
to save
question
their
it.
ship require varying degrees of difficulty. Still, it may not take much to reconnect some wires in the cafeteria.
Those likes and dislikes are awesome.
Clear asteroids when your ship is moving faster than light. If that's not a suit, then why do they have a cafeteria when they don't have a mouth? At any point, these creatures
They
must
manage.
from medical training,
They figure it out.
skills, and mechanical know-how.
I like how Wiz just ignores it.
Chaos. So teamwork is key. They gotta
They are what they are, man.
trusted while they're all swiping cards. They have each other's backs, right? Well, success is always uncertain, as though fate has placed some external force that stands between this species and their survival. There's an imposter.
It's the thing.
I mean,
Oh my god.
right, Wiz? Right.
This is awesome, though.
I like how they came up with designs for all the Death Battle crew.
They're shape-shifting aliens.
I'm curious how long it took for them to get that shot of Boomstick being the imposter. They just constantly reset until he got it.
Maybe.
Which can be tricky to fix in time, even though imposters are naturally skilled at crawling through the vents. The crewmates need special engineer training to do the same, so not all of them.
I love venting.
All while the imposters conceal their motivations and the others always
I
know
love
something
venting.
isn't right, and the imposters use that paranoia to motivate their prey into ejecting
Among
each
Us
other
VR
into
is
space.
still such a
Just for
fever
being
dream.
kinda sus.
I want to play Among Us VR at some point. It sounds so
Yeah,
funny.
Wiz is the imposter.
He does
Yeah.
seem to know an awful lot about these aliens. And just to put it out there, it isn't me.
That's a good point.
It isn't me.
No. What do you
They're
mean?
metagaming. They're metagaming.
That is literally my job.
I can hear canal.
Jeez, fix your mic, dummy.
I agree with the metal
It's
bowling.
always one of my biggest
I'm
fears.
the sussy bucka from the start.
Thank you, Marshall. I appreciate it very much.
Oh, come on. Anyone could be the imposter, Bruce. It's completely random.
Random starts with R and so does. Oh, I know who it is. It's always the red one.
Wait, what?
Oh. Oh my god.
It changed from the preview.
That's awesome.
Damn.
He was the imposter.
Two imposters.
Dear God.
The imposters
It's
are
totally Jocelyn.
So sus.
hunters.
I would have put with
and
Jocelyn.
assassinating crewmates when they least expect it.
They'll snap their necks.
Post this imposter when they least expect it.
Okay.
Or use their frickin' tongues to impale their face.
Yeah,
That's not even impaling. That guy was just sliced in half.
Look like they're wearing spacesuits, but that's not a visor. That is their actual face. Examining the section reveals their insides
Henry
They're so
second
silly,
grade.
man.
of their bodies, and that they are comprised of exactly one large bone, which
Mhm.
means their ability to walk is entirely muscle-based. The
Yes.
full anatomy is one unsolvable mystery.
Ew, they've got human toes.
Oh,
Oh
God, this
man.
is-
Oh man.
Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Are these
Oh, they bring up the stretch.
They don't even the realm of mortality.
Oh, they have to bring up the Fall Guys tweet now.
Killed or ejected into the lifeless void of space, they return
Bro, I'm dead.
as a ghost, invisible, incorporeal, unable to communicate with the living, but nonetheless still among us.
even beyond
Yeah.
It's absolutely useless in
Or
versus.
become guardian angels for the living by literally shielding them.
That's gotta be one tough sheet.
That's something.
Remember that Desert Eagle they holster? Apparently, that also fires a laser.
Oh God!
Okay, there it is.
Yeah.
Planet.
We were waiting. We were waiting patiently.
That would need over 10 non-million tons of TNT.
A number
Awesome
so
gun.
incomprehensible, you'd have to multiply 1 billion by 1 billion twice.
Yeah.
More than
Okay, I mean, that's not that crazy, but for people who know these characters, probably.
for the space vampires they were fighting.
Right. The crew has crossed
Yeah.
over with a variety of other universes.
Oh,
Yo, they're
using-
sick with it. They're sick with it.
Sword Organ Trading Simulator, the classics.
Including this Henry Stickmin guy. Maniac with a
I am so happy right now.
Yeah, my childhood.
Crewmates will find Henry's weapons throughout the ship.
Our childhood.
Oh, Galaxy Max. Hello.
A ninja star and a magic pencil. that
Is
can
this
bring
going to
forward
be a thing?
These creepy Teletubbies
Is this going to be
Period.
important?
run into existence, and they're so
Oh.
everywhere I look now.
This is awesome.
Freaking me out.
in a strange
This is
way.
awesome.
All of this makes sense for this fascinating species.
This is the ideal world for
Dude, you
me.
know what stuff
Something
is.
inside tells them to band together no matter what. To use all the tools they have
The chicken nugget.
The
Awesome.
chicken nugget.
strange planets anywhere they may be, in spite of anything that may be going on in the world. They either fix what's broken or face
Mhm.
certain doom. But no matter what, they do it together.
Among together.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Chad, if you don't
Oh,
know,
hi, Chad.
Yes.
Hi, Chad.
1 p.m. Central today, Sam and I are
Yeah.
playing some Fall Guys and maybe some
Okay.
Awesome.
Oh,
Awesome.
and on Twitch. Hang out, have some fun, and who knows? If you guys enjoy it, maybe we'll do some more gameplay streams in the future. But
All
I'll see you
right,
there.
thank you,
Thanks.
Chad. I am the imposter.
I am the imposter.
To the bright, colorful world of the Blunder Dome. Natural habitat to these lovable little beings known as the Fall Guys, who race each other through fun playgrounds with nothing but clear skies above.
These lively obstacle courses showcase their inherent skills and abilities. As if
I wouldn't necessarily say skills.
They hurdle over barriers together and pass through various tests of strength, agility, and
That's
mental
the skills
fortitude.
effective.
And it's pretty impressive considering how elaborate these bounce house courses get. How do these weebles wobble through it?
With a shocking level of innate parkour mastery that otherwise hasn't been seen since 2006. But honestly,
They're sick with
not
it, bro.
many of the beans make it. and only one can be
Half
crowned
of
the
Mike
winner
Wazowski.
before everything starts all over again.
I love how they
Which
both have a
makes for some
manga
very
series.
Friendly competition.
Yeah.
Survival of the fittest, but for a bunch of
It's peak literary material.
Of course.
Or even roll up into a
The sponge.
across the course, self-preservation be damned.
And over time,
But what
these
launched them?
evolved to higher
What
levels
launched them,
of
Boomstick? Name it.
imagination. The engineer Digi invented the creative device so the beans could
Digimon?
start making and designing new obstacles and challenges for
Real?
themselves. As well as additional tools like wrecking balls, wind-up boxes
Oh.
for punching foes, and even translators that make their nonsensical language intelligible.
But even at their best,
Mhm.
they're still just flinging themselves over these obstacles like a bunch of drunken lemmings.
This
Yeah.
species seems to have a biological urge to navigate these courses for one singular purpose. Get that crown.
I mean, if I could be king for a day, I'd push you off a cliff right now.
If you could be what? If you could be what? Sorry, if you could be what?
Yeah, king for another day.
Can get wild.
Huh?
We've
Huh?
seen these
What's that?
gophers get smacked by giant mallets and fall into actual
TARDIS.
lava, but they always
There it is.
They're giving them the TARDIS.
completely unharmed.
Oh my god.
These remarkable creatures have demonstrated some dumbfounding.
Look at this
abilities,
dude.
Such as getting struck by meteors. that hit anywhere from 18
Is he dead?
to
You track
15
screenshot.
But they still get right back up to Rube Goldberg themselves straight through another obstacle course.
On top of that,
They need that W, bro.
came out the other side completely fine. Wait,
There he is. There
It is.
why do we even mention the meteor? Who cares?
Oh.
Their suits are basically indestructible.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I hate to tell you this.
No.
Those aren't really.
Don't say it.
Those aren't actually suits. That's their skin.
Oh, getting weird back in 2020. Didn't they have better things?
Bro,
to do?
Boomstick just doesn't get it, man.
Legs and eyes, there must be some genetic mechanism
This is what the peak form of life looks like.
Though after some dissection, it's unclear.
I love that they posted that for
Oh my
no
god, that's
reason.
image.
What's in or the fact that these jelly beans are 6 friggin' feet tall.
Imagine
Awesome.
this thing in a dark alleyway. No, thank you.
So this means
I'd hug
you
him.
start the
I
game,
would.
You're just flat out naked, just swinging away. Beans
Yeah.
Strange sight.
Ah, that's an image I didn't
Wow,
need.
Considering what's actually happening, are contestants in a non-stop 24/7 game show, the ultimate knockout. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Oh.
what's actually happening here. So what might be misconstrued as some sort of migration cycle is really a brutal, never-ending gauntlet that takes advantage of their tunnel vision.
Oh, it's like the Truman Show mixed with Wipeout and Naked and Afraid. What happened to them being just colorful
Yeah.
cartoon beans?
And they
I mean-
survive
They don't care, they're silly.
no matter what.
They're fine with
When
it.
the beans fall to their death, they feel
Oh, stretch beyond the observable universe. They mentioned it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
There it is.
And physical bonds.
Oh
Walk
god.
back onto the podium to celebrate their achievements. That's an official quote.
They've also been strong enough to rip it in half and can stretch their bodies so far.
Oh, there it is.
The observable universe.
Oh my
Look at
god.
this dude.
Their feats.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
9:14 a.m. The Fall Guy stretched
Thank you for the specific date.
exited the universe as we know it, and then he kept going.
Seen dozens of guest stars
Hello,
from
Sonic
shows
guys.
Who is
and
taking the
from their
picture?
cultures, like flying around in the TARDIS of Doctor Who fame, wielding He-Man's power sword, launching Ryu's iconic Hadouken, or even just
Oh my god.
becoming Pac-Man.
Oh.
They're Pac-Man now.
Wiz, I know we've seen some
I see.
things on this show.
They're Pac-Man now.
6 feet tall jelly bean monsters eat food through their feet.
What?
Are we about to embark upon the
I
Oh,
didn't know about that
okay.
one.
colorful reality and full void of darkness and despair, revelations of disturbances too catastrophic for the human mind to process, a vicious cycle on this blue ball.
It's not that deep.
Oh my god.
Awesome plush mention.
Don't mess
All
with
right.
us.
All right then.
This is gonna be great.
They do not care, bro.
Well then.
Okay, so yeah.
It really
Fall
just
Guys
goes to
is
show what we're
absolutely
dealing with
winning
here.
this.
Card collecting game.
Boomstick, you can go
Okay.
on and on about all that existential stuff. The Fall Guy will be happier than you forever.
Both the
God.
cards and the locations you play them in have unique abilities that
Oh my
change the
god,
course of a
that's
match,
awesome.
making it a real head-to-head
They're living their peak life. You can analyze it all you want. They're winning.
So yeah,
Fall Guys is
stretching beyond the
absolutely
observable universe, I'm pretty sure, is faster than anything you could get for Among Us.
Hundreds of cards and thousands
Yeah.
of variants, and they add new cards each week.
It's so cool that they
Pretty
got all
sure
these
the
Marvel
X
Snap
crossover
sponsors to
feature-
make up for the fact that they didn't have any comic episodes.
Sure, but
True.
this guy employed-
It just wouldn't feel the same without seeing these guys at least somewhere on this show.
What if the next episode's a comic matchup?
Download the Marvel Snap.
Well, at least we made it through the
That
year.
is a very big possibility.
That's about as much as I could ask for.
.com to learn more.
Hello,
I think
Batman
it's
Moon
possible.
Knight.
Alright, but yeah, I still think Fall Guys.
Galactus.
They survived the Big Bang
Guys is fun.
and stretch beyond the observable universe. Oh my god.
Yeah, Fall Guys is ready. Oh god. Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
This is awesome.
Where's Red?
Us? Among Us? Us? Huh?
I'm just curious how this is going to
Top of the screen.
escalate.
Were the tasks there in the preview? I can't remember now. Oh my god.
I don't remember the task.
Kind of a weird strategy, bro. Why did you call an emergency right where you were gonna kill?
Oh, okay.
Did they all
Everyone
get
was-
ejected?
Oh,
Oh
okay.
god. Okay.
Okay,
Oh.
now we're getting into the Larry Winwood setup.
Oh yeah, baby.
Okay.
Oh god.
The
That's
Fall
cool.
Guy. Minecraft. I
Yeah,
got
that
the
was a
Minecraft
Minecraft
motion.
question.
I don't get how we got from the ship to here, but okay.
I'm not the only one who saw that, right?
You saw what?
The Among Us twerk.
I didn't see it. I'm very glad I didn't.
There he goes.
Teal's going for it.
Oh.
Ow!
Oh no!
Wait, hold
This
on.
is so sad.
There was text there, written in blood. I don't know what that was supposed to be for. Red.
Awesome.
Okay, it's pink versus red.
Awesome.
It begins.
Oh yeah! Oh. This is taken directly from the Larian Woods.
Yeah, pink versus red. It had to be.
Oh.
Oh my god, he's getting manhandled, bro.
The banana.
Oh.
He's falling.
The
That's what he
crowd.
does.
No, he's stretching.
Not that teleporter, bro. How did you get that thing to work? Awesome.
Oh, Pac-Man! Oh my god, this is awesome.
Oh man.
What? I love how all this stuff is just happening.
Aw. Never mind. It's its next level.
Yeah, I'm liking the
bro.
track.
They're sick with it.
Oh, that's awesome!
Oh, I like the animation for all this.
The animation is so smooth.
Nah. Get
Ow.
real, bro. Huh?
Oh my god. I thought you were stronger.
No!
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Kinda.
Oh, that was
Kinda peak.
awesome!
This is my new favorite show. Move over to
Your new favorite show.
Defense and the bizarre. Let's start with
What?
That was hard.
The sauce.
planets. Not to mention moving
Mhm.
faster than light to hit all those planets in one shot. It's kinda out there, but no Fall Guy has ever done anything like that. The crewmates clearly get the edge in offense.
Though that impressive
Awesome.
is less when we look at defense.
It's crazy how much damage the Fall Guys can walk off. They survived anything.
Yeah.
Look at these
I see where they're
dudes.
going with this
And
its
most
conclusion.
importantly, survived the Big Bang. You know, the explosion that...
Yeah, Among Us crossover with Fortnite, but they were back blings. They didn't interact with the Big Bang.
Awesome, awesome.
Yeah.
Not counting costumes. Base.
Guys could always pop back up for another round, or how the crewmates became
Mhm.
when they died.
Oh, they're giving them canon revives. Okay, that's
Only the
interesting.
Fall Guys could ensure
I think they did mention that in the analysis, yeah.
dead.
Pac-Man,
Mhm.
they can become
Mhm.
Pac-Man.
That's funny.
Oh, yeah. Fair enough argument, actually.
That's actually, yeah, that's fair.
These beauty freaks.
They could both stretch their bodies to absurd lengths, but only the
Mhm.
Fall Guys stretch beyond the observable universe in a matter of minutes. In fact,
Right.
these posting times literally,
You can't be
the
afraid to
Fall
think
Guys
big.
Can stretch at speeds over a quadrillion times faster than light.
Oh,
You
God.
know, which
Mhm.
that feels like a bit of a stretch. Wink.
Oh,
Crewmates
God.
did have plenty of answers to the Fall Guys' hijinks, like a magic pencil sword
Mhm.
to fight off He-Man's power sword, or how they could potentially hack Digi's creations.
But the overwhelming amount of stuff that the Fall Guys have access to just dwarfs the Among Us crew's arsenal. I mean, how
Big Bean.
hard is just
That's the most awesome plus ever.
how the spaceship crew had a
Big Bean.
but the fallen guys
Oh, and Small
Actual
Bean.
superheroes.
The
Disadvantage.
crewmates may have been cunning and dangerous, but the
God.
one-track-minded Fall Guys
Oh, that's
making
awesome.
sure the losers of
Get
this
real.
fight were no longer among us.
Oh no, we never found this
Baller.
imposter.
Ah, damn it! I knew that
Oh.
stupid robot was sus.
Yeah, it was Jocelyn.
Yeah.
The winner,
The winner is Fall
the
Guys.
Fall Guys. And me.
Ah, that was awesome.
Yippee.
And Justin. Okay.
Okay, it is
Just-
Kratos
Oh,
versus Jocelyn.
yeah.
We really are getting this before Tom
Oh,
versus Wiley. That's
yeah.
hilarious.
Ooh, we are getting this before Tom versus
That's
Wiley.
awesome.
That's awesome.
Anyway,
Hey.
Among Us would have won a counted town of us and all the roles involved in that.
Now, that was pretty much as expected. The Pac-Man thing I hadn't seen many people talk about, but...
That's an
This is the
awesome
first
counter
I'm hearing
argument.
of it. This was amazing. It's perfectly chaotic.
I still have no idea how we got from the ship to Fall Guys, but whatever.
Which is a barely free space.
I do kind of wish that like they had the ship like crash due to one of the
Yeah, there was a reactor meltdown. Have the ship
Yeah.
crash in or something. I don't know. That would
Yeah.
have been a lot. to
Just have
animate.
it
Yeah,
crash
having everyone-
into the thing as opposed to just like abruptly ejecting everyone. It's a little weird.
Yeah.
That's probably my only complaint.
Probably.
Otherwise,
I
I
do
love
think-
turning my brain off and seeing them throw all the goofy stuff out there. It's so awesome.
But
I
yeah,
do think the montage of them running through the obstacle course probably went a little bit longer than it needed to, but overall it was still very fun.
and
I
it
love how
had
fast it
to
got at the
end with
end.
red versus pink. That was just a given.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm
That's,
a little
like-
bit.
But the thumbnails are.
Yeah. So yeah, they don't tell us.
They already
the-
changed the thumbnail, by the way.
No, it's not that they're changing the thumbnail. No one gets this. It's called ABC testing. They have 3 thumbnails assigned to the video, and it randomly shows people one of those thumbnails to see what thumbnail people click on the most. So it's not that they're changing the thumbnail. They had 3 different thumbnails that they put onto the video.
Mm-hmm.
And the most popular one will stick
I need
around.
to clarify that this is the exact same thumbnail, but both are different colors, and that's the only difference.
That's funny. But yeah, they don't tell us the release dates for upcoming episodes anymore, so we don't... I think it's gonna be a 4-week break, from what I understand. But...
I'd imagine probably late January.
Yeah, it's probably going to be longer, based on my understanding.
Why do you say it would be longer?
Because they said they needed a bit more spacing for like the holiday break, I remember
Okay.
Ben specifically saying he expected the first episode of 2025 to be like late January at earliest. So
Okay.
it will be a bit of a break. That's why people were calling this essentially a season finale, because it will kind of feel like it.
Among
All
Us
right.
versus Fall Guys season finale.
God. Again, the
That's
animation was
insane.
really smooth during the actual fight part. I'll say that much.
Oh, definitely.
I appreciate that they've gotten better
Oh.
at like little gimmicks into the fight without like taking away from it.
Yeah.
But
They added a lot more into the fight than I thought they would.
something Joe victim.
either way, it was pretty good. And I'm obviously looking forward to Kratos vs. Ashura. So, I mean, I was
It will
pushing
be
that,
awesome.
so that shouldn't be a surprise. Again, it is just.
I
I'm
love this
I'm sorry.
matchup.
It is just funny though that yes, this is happening before Tom versus Wily. Yeah.
And that is, the irony.
We won.
I would have been way more a fan of the tournament if they actually committed to it, but they very much did not commit to it. So many things that lost are going to happen now. But
I
it's
mean,
fine.
well, all of the matchups-
It honestly at this point just feels more like an excuse to get people to like pitch a bunch of matchups harder than they normally would,
and show what people are really excited about.
Yeah. All of the matchups in the tournament were likely going to happen at some point. The tournament was more so just figuring out when they would happen.
I wouldn't go that far. There are some matchups that are probably never going to happen from the tournament.
Yeah, I said most of them.
Yeah.
Because there are definitely some I don't see happening at all.
But either way.
Research they is way past due.
Alright, well, yeah.
Me?
Yippee.
If you guys like this video, you can like if you didn't dislike. But either way, we'll see you in the next video. You somehow got through the entire recording without using that.